Alright, we're going to go over the individual parts and how to print and assemble the Steam Deck housing controller for the Legion Go 2. Let's see, first up, this is how the parts are printed. Well, I printed mine this way. Originally that was to give these little fingers some extra strength, but honestly the new way that I've developed to insert it from the bottom, you don't really need that extra strength. So you can print this flat on the table. That might actually be better. But if you are having issues, this is how I printed it up on its side. Alright, so the controller grip just prints flat like that. This guy also prints flat, but you need to make sure it's this side with the print in place hinges. You see the hinges there? That's down. You want the hinges to be down, and then that just prints flat, comes up, and both these hinges are print in place. That's it for those. You'll notice there are some magnets in here. There's 4 magnets in total. These are just small little neodymiums I picked up at Ace Hardware. They are 8mm diameter by 3mm depth. You don't have to have magnets, but once the the Legion's on there, these little tabs hold it up. If you lean back or something and this moves, the tab might fall out. So the magnet just holds it there so that it's always there to grab it. It doesn't fall out. Same with this, the one that holds onto the controller. It just holds it down. The magnet's not doing any lifting. It's just keeping the little gripper in place so that it doesn't fall out if you happen to flip it upside down or something. Not required, but it is a handheld device, so I recommend it. You don't want those falling out. Alright, let's go into assembly. First off, the controller grip, really easy. Just put it on your Steam controller, and it clips on the bottom. That's it. This is done. It still has an empty port so you can charge it, empty hole so you can charge it. Let's see. And now this, to get this on, we're going to put this piece in. Now, you'll notice there's some bumps here. This is the outside. The side with the bump is the outside. The side that you printed with the visible hinge, this is the inside. So, like that. You just insert here, and it slots in, like so. You'll know you got it right if this perfectly mates up flat like that. Now to get the Legion Go in there. So the newest version of this, there's no bottom at all. That gives you basically a way to slot that in. So we take our Legion Go, and we are going to prep the top like so. Spread the 2 sides out, and it falls into place, and now we just push it forwards. Like that. Alright, here we go. Now it's in. It's nice and solid. Now with this here, it doesn't interfere with the bottom. You still have access to the bottom ports. You still have access to the little flap. So if you disconnect your controller, you can still put it on a table, and the back stand works. You get all your angles. It doesn't interfere with anything like that. And now for the controller, as I said, the controller detaches. This folds up so you can put it in a case. It's handheld. You need to take it somewhere. It is not going to interfere with that too badly. The top and bottom are a little thick, so it might... I think it'll still work in the default case, but you might need a bigger case. I don't know. Alright, so let's get this arm out. And this just basically slots right onto the controller with these guides, these rails, and then the little hand snaps into place. And now this part, it's pretty self-explanatory too. This little tab, you just open it all the way up, press this tab into this little hook that we printed right here. You just press it in there, and it's done. And now it's not going to go anywhere. Flip upside down, backwards. It is going to stay perfectly still no matter what. And it's actually not too heavy. I got the controller as close to the screen as possible so that you can still use the gyro pretty naturally. There's not too difficult of a learning curve. It's not too bad. Setting it down, obviously, it's a little bit of a problem. It's kind of leaning forward. It's a little spooky, a little scary. So if I set mine down, I usually set it down upside down like that. Much more stable, much more safe. Highly recommend you do that as well. I think that's about it. Is there anything else to talk about? I don't think so.